enter this. Then I'm absoluting it and separating the components. Basically the same thing that I did earlier for getting the boundary. But now there's a slight difference, which is that I use maximum node, a smooth maximum node, I think, and a map range node to create a mask. Like this. So the mask is 0 at the outer edge. Why is this not doing anything? Did I mess something up? Is this node not working properly, or am I missing something? Let me quickly check this. So I'll just do the exact same setup in shader nodes. Or actually, first, let me check this in cycles. Okay, same result. Maybe I'm just not thinking of something correctly. But let me try this out. So separate math. Smooth max. Yeah, this should behave like this. Did we find another bug? I think so. Looks like the smooth maximum, and I assume also the smooth minimum is then probably not working. Yeah, that's what you get when you work with alpha versions of Blender, but that's fine. They're gonna be fixed. This works. Okay. Yeah, but if that's the case, what I can just do instead is invert this and use the smooth minimum if that works. I guess it's just a bug and I'll report it later. It was a productive session, yeah. Well, I've been using the SpriteFred branch for the last like month and a half or something, and the first time I actually switched back to master, I completely forgot, oh, this is what it's like to report a bug, because I wasn't used to it anymore. But before, when we were working on master, every day I would just constantly be reporting bugs, because yeah, I mean they just keep sneaking in. That's just alpha versions. That's fine. But yeah, that's also one of the reasons why on the studio we are usually working with master to just be the crash test dummies and catch a lot of the bugs before they go out into the world. But yeah, this should now also work fine. Yeah, this is what I was expecting to get directly from the Smooth Max, because now I can get these smoother corners, which is nice. Yeah, and then also I'm going to, yeah, so this is one of the masks that I'm gonna need, and then there's also going to be, I'm just gonna multiply it with the X component, which was this, but it needs to be inverted first. So subtract it from 1, and then I multiply it with this, and then I get this. Wait. Do I not need to invert it? Did I do something wrong? Let's just quickly check. Also, I don't need this. Yeah, it doesn't need to be inverted. Never mind. Sorry. Multiply. There you go. Because it's technically not supposed to flap here. It's just going to be connected there. Let's even change this around a little bit with the map range nodes. There we go. Maybe even a smooth step. Okay. Good. And now we have a mask of where the cloth is actually supposed to be flopping. Or do we? Because it should only really be connected at the points and the edge here. Right now it's just going to be completely static here, and that's not the point. Also, also it should be flapping around a little bit here. So maybe I messed it up a little bit. But I can still change the mask later on. I'll just illustrate the point of what's going to happen here. So I use this mask to scale the offset. The offset is going to be in a certain vector direction, which is positive y. Oh, already can kind of see what's going to happen here. And then the vector is also going to be scaled with a noise. Let's use a float curve. So, how's it gonna look? I think just more like this is probably gonna be fine. Let's see. Oh God. Not quite. I feel like this might be a perfect opportunity to have the cloth actually wrap around this, so it's not intersecting it, with some nice raycasting or so. Or proximity, I guess. I think I can figure out something. A wave texture. Yeah. There is one. I'm not sure I'm following everything in the chat, but I'm glad you guys are also talking amongst yourselves and giving advice. But if I'm missing something, just at me. I'm having that problem packing BVH nodes. The render isn't initializing. You can report it if you can. I mean, I'm assuming you're working on latest master, and that can have crashes from time to time. So the workflow always is to try and simplify your issue, like trying to figure out what is causing the crash, and just pack a file from that simple case of reproducing that crash and reporting it to Blender. Here, just click this button. So already fetch all of your information from the computer, and then you can attach information so the developers know what's happening. But yeah, Blender in alpha version is expected